So what if missing ang number of terms and common difference ng arithmetic sequence? So paano natin siya hahanapin? The nth term of an arithmetic sequence defined by a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 multiplied by d, where a sub n is the nth term, a sub 1 is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. Ito pa rin yung pwede nating gamitin kapag nawawala yung n, d, and a sub 1. Para mas mabilis na mahanap yung n and d o kaya a sub 1, we could derive the formulas for a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1, na kung saan d is equal to a sub n minus a sub 1 all over n minus 1. Then n equals a sub n minus a sub 1 all over d plus 1. Then a sub 1 is equal to a sub n minus 1 multiplied by d. Para directly we can find the value of d, yung n, tapos yung a sub 1 without manipulation of the formula. Na kung saan kung pinaka-formula kasi ang gagawin natin doon, magano ka pa doon, nagagamit ka pa ng mga properties of inequalities, then hanggang sa mahanap mo yung d, n, at a sub 1. Pero ito, nakaderive na. Directly, pwede na natin siyang gamitin. For example, number 1, which term of the arithmetic sequence 7, 10, 13, 16, and so on is 58. So makikita natin dito that first term is equal to 7. Common difference is 10 minus 7 is 3. Yung a sub n mo dito is 58. So kasama kasi yung 58 sa sequence, ito yung magiging last term natin, no? Then ang hinahanap dito is n o yung number of terms. Pag ginamit yung a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 multiplied by d, i-substitute mo lang yung mga given. So, a sub n mo is 58. Ayan, yung a sub 1 mo is 7. Then, ang nawawala dito is yung n pa rin siya, then multiply by d. So, common difference d. Kapag nag-solve tayo ng ganito, tatanggalin mo yung mga kasama ng n. Dapat mawala yung minus 1 times 3 and then plus 7. So, since variable ang hinahanap dito, i-reverse natin yung process. So, ipanguhuli natin ang parentheses, ang multiplication. Unahin muna natin yung addition. So, pwede natin siyang i-distribute, i-transpose, pero pwede rin tayo gumamit ng subtraction property of equality. Kasi 7 minus 7 is 0. Siyempre, mag-minus ka rin kay 58 ng 7. So, pag minus natin, magiging 51. Then, 7 minus 7 is 0. Tapos, ang makitira is n minus 1 times ng 3. Pwedeng i-distribute yung 3 sa n, then 3 times negative 1. Pero mas madali kung i-multiply natin yung 3. Ibig sabihin, magdi-divide tayo by 3 on both sides. So, by division property of equality. So, divide by 3. Okay, so let us divide 51 by 3. So, makukuha natin dyan ay 17. Tapos, makakancel ang 3 by 3, magiging 1 times ng n minus 1, magiging n minus 1 na lang yon. So, dito, mapapansin mo, meron ka na lang minus ng 1. So, para matanggal yon, pwede ka mag-add ng 1 o pwede ka mag-transpose. So, 17 plus 1, ang n mo dito ay equal sa 18. So, therefore, 58 is the 18th term of the arithmetic sequence. Na-derive natin yung formula kanina by n. So, ang n mo dito, a sub n minus 1, a sub 1 all over d plus ng 1. So, directly, pwede natin mahanap yung n. So, substitute mo lang yung a sub n, magiging 58 minus 7, then divide by 3, so plus ng 1. So, 58 minus 7 is 51, divide by 3 is 17. 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. So, dito, pwede mo nga siyang i-mental eh. So, pag minus mo yung 58 minus 7, that is 51, dinivide mo na 3, 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. So, directly, we can say that 58 is the 18th term of the arithmetic sequence. Mas madali as compared to doon sa ginamit natin na general term ng arithmetic sequence. Common difference naman ang hinahanap. Kung saan yung first term is negative 5, then a sub 31 is 85. So meaning, ang n mo dyan is 31, nawawala yung common difference. Ang gagamitin ka na lang dito yung derived formula, na d is equal to a sub n minus a sub 1 all over n minus 1. Para directly, we can find for the value of d. So ano ba yung a sub n? 85 minus ng negative 5 all over 31 minus 5. So, syempre, keep change and change. Ang mangyayari kay 85 minus negative 5, magiging 85 plus 5. Kaya 85 plus 5 is 90. Then 31 minus 1 is 30. So divide mo lang yung 90 by 30, magiging equal kaagad kay 3. So dito, mahahanap kaagad natin that common difference equal to 3. Pagkaganito na yung example natin. So if the fifth term of an arithmetic sequence 9 and the 10th term is 39, find the common difference and the first term or a sub 1. Dalawa na yung nawawala. Ang given lamang natin dito, a sub 5 is 9 and a sub 10 is 39. For our solution number 1, so pwedeng gamitin yung general formula na a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 multiplied by d. So unahin muna natin yung a sub 5. So a sub 5 equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of 5 minus 1 times ng d. Ano ba ang given ng a sub 5? 9. Ang a sub 1 natin is missing and then 5 minus 1 is 4 times ng d. So dito, we created equation number 1. So since two variables ang missing dito, mag-create tayo ngayon ng two equations. So to get the second equation, so let us use a sub 10 is equal to 39. So a sub 10 equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of 10 minus 1 multiplied by d. Ang a sub 10 is 39, a sub 1 is missing pa rin, then 10 minus 1 is 9 times ng d. So eto na yung tinatawag nating equation number 2. Tapos kung maalala mo nasa grade 8 ka, yung solving equations in two variables, ganun din ang gagawin natin kay equations 1 and 2 na pwedeng gamitan ng elimination method. So pwedeng i-subtract natin ang equation 2 by equation number 1 to eliminate a sub 1. So pag minus natin, 39 minus 9, so makakancel yung a sub 1, magiging 30, and then 9d minus 4d is equal to 5. Then divide both sides by 5. So ang d mo lang dito ay equal kay 6. So therefore, ang common difference mo ay equal ngayon kay 6. Ayun. So pwede mo nang kuhanin yung a sub 1. Kahit alin sa dalawang equations ang pwedeng gamitin. So, halimbawa, gamitin ko yung equation number 1. A sub 5 equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of 5 minus 1 multiplied by d. Substitute lamang natin yung a sub 5, which is 9. Ang a sub 1 mo is missing, then 5 minus 1 ay 4. Common difference is equal to 6. Then 4 times 6 is 24. Then, by subtraction property of equality, o kaya pwedeng transposition, magiging 9 minus 24 equals negative 15. So therefore, a sub 1 natin is equal to negative 15. So pero syempre kay Sir Mar, meron tayong ACS solution na hindi na tayo gagamit pa ng two variables. So ang gagawin ko lang dito, pwede nating gamitin yung formula na d equals a sub n minus a sub k all over n minus k. Sa next video natin, papakita ko yung proof paano na-derive ang d equals a sub n minus a sub k over n minus k. Kung saan yung a sub k is the kth term or any term in the sequence. So dito sa particular problem natin, ang a sub k is equal to a sub 5. Kaya ang k mo doon ay 5. So substitute lamang natin ang a sub n, magiging 39 minus ng a sub k is 9 all over 10 minus 5. So minus mo lang yung 39 minus 9, magiging 30. Then 10 minus 5 is 5. Then divide mo lang yon. So automatically we can solve for the value of d. So ang dali, di ba? So pag kinuha mo naman yung a sub 1, pwede mong gamitin yung a sub 5 because a sub 1 plus 5 minus 1 of times d. So magiging 9 equals a sub 1 plus 5 minus 1 is 4 times 6, 24. Then pwede nating gamitin ang subtraction property of equality or by transposition. 9 minus 24 is equal to negative 15. So therefore, common difference equal to 6 and a sub 1 is equal to negative 15.